There was a boy named Daniel, born in a remote Kenyan village where poverty wasn't just a condition, it was a way of life. His family lived in a small mud house with no electricity, no running water, and often no food for the night. While other children his age dreamed of toys, Daniel's dream was simple: to go to school and learn to read. But even that was too much to ask. Daniel's family couldn't afford school fees. So instead of a classroom, he spent his days helping his mother fetch water and his father on the farm. Every morning, he would see other children walk past his home in their clean uniforms, clutching books and lunchboxes. And every morning, he would feel a knot in his stomach, not from hunger, but from yearning. One day, Daniel found an old, torn textbook in a pile of trash near a roadside stall. He couldn't read most of the words, but he was fascinated by the pictures and letters. He took the book home, dusted it off, and made a decision that would change his life. He would teach himself. With no teacher, no desk, and no light, Daniel started reading one word at a time, by candlelight, using charcoal to write in the dirt. He learned slowly. Sometimes he'd spend days just trying to understand one page, but he didn't stop. The power of one step. His neighbors laughed. Some said, "What's the point of learning if you'll never leave this village?" But Daniel wasn't doing it for them. He was doing it for himself. Every word he understood was a victory. Every sentence he could read was a step forward. Months passed, then years. Daniel eventually caught the attention of a teacher from a nearby town who heard about the boy teaching himself with torn books and dirt for paper. The teacher gave him proper books and encouraged him to take an entrance test for a local public school. Daniel passed with one of the highest scores in the district, building momentum. That first step, picking up a dirty book from the trash, turned into a second and then a third. He went on to finish high school at the top of his class. Then he won a scholarship to university. Eventually, Daniel studied engineering and became the first person from his village to graduate from college. But he didn't stop there. He returned to his village, not as a boy with dreams, but as a man with a mission. Daniel started a foundation to build a school in his community so that no child would ever have to learn from the dirt like he did. Today, that school has over 400 students, all learning in clean classrooms using proper books, thanks to the boy who started with nothing but a page from the trash. The lesson: we often wait for perfect conditions before we begin. We think we need money, support, connections, or talent to get started. But the truth is, you don't need everything. You just need something: a spark, a page, a moment, a step. Daniel's story isn't about genius, it's not about luck. It's about the power of starting small and refusing to stop. No matter where you are right now, no matter how little you think you have, you can take that first step. Pick up the book, write the idea, start the walk, launch the plan. You don't need the whole staircase. You just need the first step, because from nothing, something always begins.